this week's Robinhood analysis, we are going to see if the upside will continue or if it will get stopped out and reverse back on down. Welcome back to Fintech Spy, where we dive deep into fintech charts and market trends. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more technical breakdowns. Let us hop right into Hood. Before we begin, as a reminder, I am not a financial advisor, and you should do more homework than just this spy on what the chart is doing. Over here on the weekly view, we are still continuing that march to the upside. Starting down on analyzing the MACD, it has begun its trend back to the upside. I expect by the end of this week to be much closer to crossing over. The Stoch RSI is almost out of oversold territory, so expect a lot more selling to happen as that indicator moves higher. If the price dips down to around 128, that is going to be an excellent buying range in my opinion. Based on the size of the candles for the past 3 weeks, I could see the range this week being from 128 up to 143, with us settling around the 138 area by the end of the week. Moving over to the daily view, we recovered the end of the week much better than we started it. Although we had a healthy pullback on Friday that was needed, we are still way overbought on the Stoch RSI. I would not mind a pullback on Monday and the beginning of Tuesday to help reset that RSI and cool things off a bit. I am looking for price to bounce off the 50 EMA at roughly 128 for a continuation higher. Also, with the news of a possible rate cut, that bounce could help fuel a sudden rise back toward all-time highs. Coming over to the 4-hour chart, we have fully reset the RSI back to oversold. A little more of a continuation of this move down to the 50 EMA, which currently sits around 128, would serve as a good bounce point. If this happens prior to the rate cut news, it will leave very little resistance to the upside and could clear the way for a strong push higher. Looking at the December 12th options chain, puts and calls are once again very unaligned, almost like the bears are letting the resistance go for this upcoming week and looking to fight another day. The biggest, nearest chunk of open interest lies at the 125 strike on the put side. The calls, on the other hand, have a lot of open interest from the 135 strike all the way up to 140. To me, this is signaling that we will have a lot of upside potential if price can start pushing into that band. Robinhood traders have a lot to look forward to this week. As we approach a healthy bounce point, with a catalyst that could help propel the stock closer to all-time highs, it could be a very profitable week. Just like that, though. If it happens too early, we could quickly run out of steam and make a turn back to where we started. With this being the second to last full trading week of the year, look for many entities looking to close out their winnings for the year. For now, my outlook is optimistic. The risk is still there, but it is diminishing day by day. If you agree, disagree, or want another ticker in the spotlight, drop a comment and we will spy on it next.